Good day, everyone. I am Blessed Hope Dorato, and I will be tackling about the abstract part of the Lesson 8, Developing Instructional Plans for Elementary Science. In the K-12 science curriculum, it is characterized as learner-centered and inquiry-based. So, when we say learner-centered, um, it shifts the focus of activity from the teacher to the learners, in which it views the learners as active agents, while the inquiry-based, it is an approach to learning that emphasizes the student's role in the process and in the learning process. So it put premium on the use of evidence in constructing explanations. So that is why concepts and skills in life science, physics, chemistry, and earth science are presented with increasing levels of complexity from or grade level to another in spiral progression. So this facilitates deeper of understandings of concepts a lot with the integration across topics and other disciplines. So for the activity C1, examine the example of spiral progression of topics below. So for number 1, what are the recurring topics or themes? So we have first matter, second living things and their environment, third is force, motion, energy, and fourth one is earth and science. So when we say matter, it is anything that takes up space and can be weighed. So in other words, matter has volume and mass. And there are many different substances or types of matters in the universe. So for example, a car would be said to be made of matter as it has mass and volume which occupies a space. So second is the living things and their environment. So look around. Everything you see and feel is part of your environment. And environment includes living things such as plants, animals, people, uh, and even the tiniest of microbes. So when we say microbes, those are organisms that are too small to be seen without using a microscope. So they include things like bacteria. So that's it, living things and their environment. And third one is the force, motion, and energy. So when we say a force, it is a push or pull acting upon an object as a result of its interaction with another object. So it is an external agent which is capable of changing the state of rest or motion of a particular body. And when we say motion, so in physics, motion is the phenomenon in which an object changes its position over time. So motion is mathematically described in terms of displacement, distance, velocity, acceleration, speed, and time. So it changes with time of the position or orientation of a body. So motion along a line or curve is called translation. So motion that changes the orientation of a body is called rotation. And another thing is energy. So when we say energy in physics, energy is the quantitative property that is transferred to a body or to a physical system, which is recognizable in the performance of work and in the form of heat and light. So energy is conserved quantity. So examples of this energy, we have light energy, heat energy, mechanical energy, and so on. So for the fourth one is earth and science. So the four basic areas of earth science study are we have geology, meteorology, oceanography, and astronomy. So earth science is the study of the earth and its atmosphere. So within this area of science, there are four branches that focuses on specific areas of earth science. So That's all for the recurring topics or themes of the spiral progression of science. And the number two, we have how do teachers facilitate a deeper understanding of these topics or themes. So, generally, a teacher should not only know what he is going to teach, but also he should also be able to relate to his students. So, in order to have facilitate a deeper understanding of these topics, a teacher should be know what he or she is going to teach, and aside from that would be able to relate to his or her students. So teachers offer feedback to students to support their feelings of competence. So as a teacher, be available so that a teacher and the students can do to connect. I mean, a teacher can do to connect with students and let them know if there is more to school than just a report card. So that's it. So in the classroom there are lots of possible activities. So what kinds of activities are designed inside the classroom? So an observational protocol can be used to evaluate the success of an activity as a teacher use it in the classroom. So we have a lot of interactive classroom activities, like for example, um, entry exit tickets. We have icebreakers, mga think pair shares. We also have debate, interview or role play, and interactive demonstration. So, that's all for my part for the less abstract of the lesson 8, which is developing instructional plans for elementary science. Thank you so much for listening and goodbye.